Hi, what's your name?
Julia.
Okay, Julia. Do you have any nicknames?
JuJu Beans.
I like that one. All right. Did your dad name you JuJu Beans?
No.
did?
One of my kindergarten teacher called me JuJu Beans, and my other nickname is Wiggleworm because my first grade teacher called me Wiggleworm because when we would watch a movie on the carpet, I would move to one place to the other every 3 seconds.
That makes sense. Now listen, may I call you Miss Beans? Miss Juju? Julia?
No, but I'll take Wiggleworm.
Okay. Can I call you Miss Worm then?
No, Wiggleworm.
Miss Wiggleworm?
Yes.
All right. So listen, Wiggleworm, you had a question about what happens to your drink. Can you tell me about that question? What was the question again?
Well, the question was the thing that blocks off the thing right there for the straw.
Mm-hmm.
You have to poke it. My question was, where does it go? Do you drink it? Because that's ridiculous. So, yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any idea?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody watching how you're gonna find out?
Well, you find out.
What are we gonna do?
Well, we're gonna cut it open with something.
Yeah.
I was not told.
Do you know what it's called when you cut something open to investigate it? It's called...
Yes, I know surgery.
Well, kinda, yeah. It's called dissecting. We're gonna dissect it.
Yes, and I want to know with what.
We're gonna use tools.
Chainsaw.
A scissor or an X-Acto knife. Or...
I could have been using an X-Acto knife.
Okay.
I want to
Sounds very safe. All right, so why don't you tell me...
And by the way, I'm only 7 years old, and I'm only 7 years old, and I'm in 2nd grade. So I think he's being sarcastic. I am not using that thing. Okay. I really want to, but he's gonna say no.
All right. So can we go back to the dilemma that we have in front of us? So what do you think happens to the little cover?
Well, one, it flies up like a magnet.
So it uses a magnet, and once you punch it, it goes in, it gets caught by the magnet. So you're basically suggesting that every one of these juice boxes comes with a magnet. Okay.
I get it.
I see what you're saying. All right.
And then my other answer.
What is your other answer?
My other answer is that it melts and turns into more juice.
That it's made out of juice and it melts and it becomes just more juice.
Yes.
When it gets into contact with the juice. Even though it's in contact with the juice the entire time. Because on the other side of that, there's juice. Now, before we go and find out what happened, can you tell us a little...
How much I like it?
No, can you tell us a little bit about why it would be a bad idea? What were you saying about the people who make the juice? You said something.
That if you were to drink it after it breaks, that would be a pretty dumb idea to do that. And that...
Did you use the D word?
Of course I did. And
language.
I mean, because that wouldn't be a really good idea if you drink it. I mean, that could go anywhere in your body that it's not supposed to go. I have watched this video, and it was about this guy having this thing that went into his lung by eating it, and something happened. So think about it. If that happened to you with the weird little plastic thing, that would be even worse than food going in there.
So do you think there's kids that have hundreds of these weird little plastic things inside of their body?
No.
That sounds unsafe.
I mean, that's if that did happen. That would be weird.
All right. Why don't you tell our public watching that we'll be right back once we go get our tools for dissecting. Can you say that?
No.
Okay.
We're going to go get our tools, and we're going to see what's inside a juice box.